So I am very excited to get to a double box opening that I have today. One is a box from Irresistibles that has 3 kits in it. It's the same kit, but it's 3 of them, and I've been waiting for months for this kit to come. It's been on pre-order for months, and finally they came in and I got mine. And my second box is a RealCare doll that I bought. And I'm hoping that everything works well with it. And if it does, I'm going to pull out the sensors and the box and everything and put it into one of the kits that I'm going to then take that finished doll to the Rose Doll Show in Salt Lake City this year, which is just a little over a month away. And I'm really excited about that too, because I've never taken any dolls to Rose. So I will have a table there, and I'll have probably 6 to 8 dolls that I'm going to take with me. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll do another video a little bit later on as I get those dolls ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with these box openings. And you may hear my dogs in the background. They're playing with their toys and they make a lot of crinkly sounds. But yeah, she's under my feet now. But yeah, so if you hear that, that's what it is. That is my dog playing with her toys. So I will go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've turned the camera so you can see the boxes. And over there is one of the dolls that I will be taking to the show. He's 3-month Joseph, and he has the complete torso. So it goes all the way around him, and he's so cute. And again, there's my dogs. I hope that's not too loud. Zoe, stop. But let me get started here. Again, I'll show you my dolls that I'll be taking to the show in another video probably. Okay. So this one, I have not undone the tape at all. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one open. I have removed the label and everything. So this should be the RealCare doll. And if this one doesn't work, which I have gotten a couple that have not worked properly, 2 of them that I got, I had to put new batteries in, which I did, and they still wouldn't hold a charge properly. Well, I shouldn't say that. They didn't recognize that the battery was fully charged, and then it kept overheating. So I'm not sure what the problem is with that, but 2 of them were like that. They are both from the same seller too, so I don't know what that was about, but yeah, it's like that's the problem with these dolls. They're old and they're used, and they've been in schools, so they probably weren't treated very well, and so you just don't know the history of it. So I guess that's bound to happen. And those were 2 pluses, and this should be a 2 plus. So I'm hoping that this one does not have any problems with it. I do have a charger so I can charge it. I have a spare set of batteries, so I'll be able to put those in if this one doesn't charge. Okay, let's see. Let's turn it. So, okay, is a 2 plus. And it is coming with 1 diaper. Now these take 2 different diapers. They have a green patch and a yellow patch, I believe they are. So right now I have I only have one set of diapers, so I'm going to have to buy some more. Now, the Gen 6 dolls are the ones I actually prefer because those I can make my own diapers for, and I have some of those. So, okay, let's see. This looks to work well. It's a little dirty, a little sticky, but I think that sticky is just, as these get old, they just kind of, they just feel that way. I don't think it's anything on the doll. And this is the diaper. Looks like it's the green patch diaper. So that's good. And it looks in good condition. So the diaper will be able to be used. So that's cool. So physically it doesn't appear to be damaged. But even if it were, I'm going to take it apart anyway, so that's not really going to matter. But yeah, so that's cool. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to get my charger right now, and let's see if there's batteries in it. Number one, because I did buy one that did not have any batteries in it. So let me go get my charger. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have gotten my charger. I haven't plugged it in yet. So let's see. It doesn't make any noises other than the sensors. You can hear those move around. The last one I bought, the batteries were shaking all around in there, so I had to have them rebuilt. But this one seems pretty solid. I haven't opened the back yet either. So, okay, let's plug it in and see if any lights come on. Okay. Okay, well, that's actually really good news. Okay, so it's a flashing green light, which tells us that it is charging. So it appears to be taking a charge at this point. Whether it holds a charge, I won't know until later. I have to leave it plugged in for a few hours to see. And then the red light that's above that, if it's flashing like it is, then that shows that there is less than 40% charge, I believe, which makes sense because the light wasn't on at all. So it was dead. The battery was flat. So we'll see how it holds the charge. And then, can you see that yellow light that flashes sometimes? Now my dog's playing with her squeaky toy. Oh my gosh. Okay, she wants to play. That's what she wants. So if you watch, there we go. It just flashed. The yellow light is shows that it's communicating. It's sending out a signal. And the yellow light is how the 2 Plus communicates. It shows that it's communicating wirelessly to the X stick or adapter, which is how you program these dolls. So when I do sell the doll that I'm going to make with the 2 Plus, it will come with the X stick so that you can program it. So, okay, this is a good sign. So far, so good. So I'm going to set this aside and let it keep charging. And then we'll open the box from Irresistibles, and I'll show you what kit. You may have already guessed if you're really into Reborn dolls. But in case you haven't, I will show you that. And I'm really excited to see how this works. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. Oh, they're heavy. Okay, you sit up here and you keep charging for a little bit. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay. So I put the box up here from Irresistibles. And again, what I bought were 3 of the same kit. I had to have them on pre-order for months. Okay, it may not look like much in the bag, but oh, I'm very excited. Let's see, the certificates of authenticity should be in here. Here they are. Okay. All right. Put this one back in. Again, it's 3 of the exact same kit. And it is Pickle. And Pickle is so cute. I can't wait to paint her. I see Pickle as a her, but I know that some people do have Pickle as a boy, and he's cute that way too. I did have a Pickle that was so adorable, and that I actually bought from the artist, and I no longer have her, but she was so sweet. So I'm looking forward to making my own. So I have 3 of them, and I'm going to make one for the show. So I have to get started on it now, since the show is coming up in less than a month. So now I'll show you the kit a little bit, see if you can see it. They don't look as cute until you paint them, but if you're not familiar with Reborn dolls, I'll show you a little bit how that works. So this is the body. And what I'm going to have to do is cut this back because the box, the RealCare box, is going to have to go in here. So, and that's always stressful because once you cut it, I mean, like, that's it. But you hope you don't make a mistake. But like any of these dolls, you kind of take a little bit of risks when you're making them, and hopefully they pay off, and sometimes they don't, but I'm really looking forward to this one. So anyway, this will get cut, and the box and everything will go back here, and the sensors will come up through the head, and then there's also additional sensors in the body. So that's the body. And Pickle has really cute, chubby, chubby little hands. I think they're so sweet. One. This is what these kits look like before you paint them. And then this hand, I think, is so cute because it's open and just so chunky little hand. I may do a video while I'm painting her. I'm not sure. We'll see. Those are her hands, her arms. Oh, this kit is just probably my favorite kit. And every time I make a doll, it's like my favorite doll. And then I make another doll, and it's my favorite doll. That's just how it goes. So this is one of the cute little feet. Chubby little feet. Very cute. Very chubby. And let's see the other leg. Little curled over toes. That's really cute. So I will probably get started on her tonight. When you get a brand new kit, you have to wash them to make sure that any oils and residue from the molds and anything like that is off of them. Otherwise, the vinyl won't hold the paint. So, let me put these away. I'll show you her head. I'm not sure how I'm going to paint her yet. I think I'm going to give her a more even skin tone instead of a lot of modeling because she is an older doll. She wears 3 to 6 month clothes. And so usually when I do the older dolls, I don't put as much modeling in or capillaries in the eyelids. There's her little face. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And this will be really good. This one will be perfect for putting the RealCare apparatus inside it and making her into a hybrid, because she's got this little bit of an open mouth. And when you when you put the feeding sensor from the RealCare doll into a Reborn, the doll, you can't put a magnet behind its lips. So normally you would put a magnet behind its lips to hold a pacifier, but you can't do that when you have the sensors in the head. So what I'll do is I'll make a modified pacifier that will have some of that sticky tack. I use the Gorilla brand, and that'll go on the back of the pacifier, and then it'll kind of form kind of like clay, and it'll be able to go into her mouth a little bit, so it'll hold on. So that'll be cute. But she is just adorable. So a lot of times with a doll that I think ends up looking very, that the sculpt has the potential of being very realistic, I will open the ears and the nose using a drill so that it looks more realistic, and then I put a backing behind it. But I don't want to do that if I'm going to put electronics in the doll, because I want to protect the electronics, and there's always that risk of water getting into any open space. So, all right. So, let me set her aside. And so I'm excited to get started working on my pickle, and I'm not sure what color hair she's going to have. I'm thinking probably some dark hair, like a shorter hair, and probably a little wispy, and I will be rooting the hair in, so she'll have mohair. And I may do some additional painted hair for undertones, and I'll probably do painted eyebrows. She'll have real lashes, but I'm so excited to get started. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll do another video on testing this RealCare doll, so you can see what goes into that. And then we'll go from there as to if I use this RealCare to hybrid the doll or one of my other ones. So thanks for watching.